Good day. I was asked to do a segment on 18th century clothing, so this is that segment. As you see me at the moment, I'm partially in a state of undress because I have no waistcoat on, just my shirt. Now my shirt is classed as underwear, and the shirt is quite long. It's the first part of your clothing that goes on. Here's another one of my linen shirts. They're very full. Sleeves are very full. These wear well because you've got plenty of room to move around inside the shirt. When you bend and move your shoulders, it doesn't strain the material. Now, as you can see, this shirt should be about knee length or longer. The one I have on is a little longer than my knees. The shirt is tucked between the legs. Your shirt is your underwear. After you've got the shirt on, you put on the breeches. Now these are French fly breeches. They have buttons down the side. The button down to where you put your leg through, which is fairly high up on the leg. Once you've got the breeches on and they're done up, there's a tie, a leather thong that goes around, which is for tying your leggings to keep them up. So you put on the leather thong, the tie around here, and after that you pull on the leggings. Now you'll find, at least I find, when I pull on my leggings, it very often pulls the bottom of my breeches leg up. Now this is just how it is. If I wanted to tie it tighter, I could stop it. But if I tie it tighter around the leg of my breeches, it will restrict the blood flow. It will be very uncomfortable for me to move in. So it is what it is. If you're going to wear leggings, you must expect it to pull up your breech leg when you put them on. Okay, unless you've got knobbly knees that will hang on to the actual bottom of the trouser leg and stop it from coming up over the knee. Okay, different people are built in different ways, so it may work for you, but for me it pulls the leg up. I simply tuck it down in as best I can and I don't worry about it. Okay, that's it. Once I've got the leggings on, I put on my moccasins, centre seam moccasins. Once they're on and tied, I pull the bottom of the legging down over the moccasins. Then I put on my garters. They go just below the knee. They tie at the back. If you tie them with a flat knot, with the fringe, they're easy to undo afterwards. Okay, so shirt, breeches, leggings, moccasins, garters. After you've done that, you can put on your neckcloth or scarf, especially if it's cold weather. A simple tie in the front, tuck it in at the back. You can put it on before the shirt if you want. I just generally do it afterwards. Then comes the waistcoat. Again, a full length waistcoat for me. I'm old fashioned and I like this style. This is good for early to mid 18th century anyway. Later in the 18th century, the waistcoats got shorter, but some people still wore them long. If you're working and you're getting hot and you take your waistcoat off, that's okay. So long as you remember you were still in a state of undress. That means if your friends come around, that's fine. But if your friend's wife comes around, you have to put the waistcoat back on again. Okay? Because you can't be seen to be in a state of undress by ladies. Okay? This may also be the same for other gentlemen that come along that aren't your friends. Personally, I don't worry about that. Ladies, I do. Okay, I've got my waistcoat on. Next comes the frock. Now the frock is built on exactly the same pattern as the shirt, except that it can be a little longer than the shirt. It can be anywhere between knee length down to your ankles. I prefer mine just below my knees. So this goes on next. This frock is to protect your other clothing. That's what it's there for. And of course in winter it also adds some warmth. Do up the sleeves. One button on the sleeves. No buttons on the neck. And I don't have a button on the neck of my shirt either, though I could have one if I wanted, but I don't. After I have the frock on, then I put on my waist belt, which also has my belt pouch on it. And that's it. Apart from putting a hat on and putting my other gear on, such as my shot pouch, powder horn, perhaps my backpack, depends on what I'm doing. But this is it. I'm now pretty much fully dressed. Okay, thanks.